MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for N. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The forward spots will be 𝓑𝓲𝓏 and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Big Red out there with Edwards. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. And we know the second night grade of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Here's Big Red, and he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Now, here's Simons. Outside, 𝓑𝓲𝓏. Grant down low. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. A nice shot by Simons.
And this is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
Simons has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Here's Big Red. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And for MP, we've got some very big news to share. He signed his first shoe endorsement contract.
And teaming up with Jordan Brand, an incredible place to get your first shoe deal with. Congrats to MP. What an awesome achievement.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from 𝓑𝓲𝓷𝓷𝓮. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Pass to Sharp. Outside, 𝓑𝓲𝓏. Williams can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Big Red passes to Alexander Walker. Out to Edwards. To the inside. Here's Big Red. Floats one up. Count the basket. 6 points for Big Red.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. On defense, Minnesota. Williams kicks to Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Here's Ayton after the made shot from Big Red. Pass to Williams. And here's Avdija. And the 3 ball is good.
And you can see the work that Avdija has put into that 3-point shot.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Big Red. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Garza's checked in, and 𝓛𝓘𝓥𝓔 Walker in for Randall.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been what? fairly new group here for Portland.
It's all you, MP. You got...
On the floor for Portland, the wings, Sharp and 𝓑𝓲𝓏. Rob Williams is out there with 𝓑𝓲𝓏 Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Big Red makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And that's 15 points for Big Red. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams a screen on Edwards. Portland again missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the shot goes in.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Outside, Simons. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That one goes. Count it. Big Red's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Sharp. Williams a screen on Edwards. Sharp, that's good.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Here's Big Red, covered by Simons. Reed against 𝓑𝓲𝓏. Pass to Simons. Wide open look. Reed with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Simons missing. Here's Big Red. 1 second left. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And through 1/2, it hasn't even been close. Timberwolves ahead, running away with this one. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
All right, guys, let's swing it over. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Big Red.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Julius Randle is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Reed. And there's Big Red. And it's Edwards in at the 2. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And yes, it's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Grant outside. Williams sets a screen for Grant. Over Randall. Again, the miss by Grant. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Randall outside. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant down low. Randall on him. Grant, that's good.
Now, Grant is a confident scorer, especially from the interior.
Here's Big Red, and he uses the glass on the layup. Big Red's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Williams a screen on Randall. Grant the pass to Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Solid screen and finish. That's what Williams is out there to do.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Big Red, and it's good. 2 points. Big Red's got 31 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Williams. Grant outside. Williams a screen on Randall. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Off target with his 3. Here's Big Red. Lays it up off the glass. Big Red's got 10 points here in the second half.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Again, Simons missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And that one's good. Big Red.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Williams has a screen for Grant. They get it back. A shot by Williams, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Big Red, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Three-pointer, Simons.
Well, this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Portland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Sinks the triple. Simons has got 10 points.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half. All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Here's Simons. 10 points for him. This one for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving the lane, and it drops once again. The bucket from Big Red. Big Red's got 41.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Now Simons. Three-pointer. That shot is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute. And Reds checked in for the Timberwolves. For the Trailblazers. Portland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. On the floor for Portland, the forward spots will be 𝓑𝓲𝓏 and Grant. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with 𝓛𝓘𝓥𝓔. And it's Williams at the 5 spot.
Yeah, Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Grant. Here's Big Red. Ingles trying to get open. And that one's good. Big Red. Big Red's got 43 points. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Outside, 𝓑𝓲𝓏. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Back to 𝓑𝓲𝓶𝓮. Pass to Big Red. Clock at 6. The teardrop falls in. Big Red's got 45 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Red.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Simons surveying the D. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Big Red driving to the basket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams finds Simons over Conley, and there's Simons on the assist by Williams.
And Simons doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Pass to 𝓑𝓲𝓶𝓮. Conley with it. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time. Way to bring the effort tonight.
Welcome. All right, goodbye. Thanks for coming in. Come back soon.
Feeling you, MP. Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live.
Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Heat for Minnesota. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, BA, but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the four-man position.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Here's Big Red. And Rozier pulls it down. Hero outside. Here's Adebayo. Nice form on the 20-footer. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's Big Red outside McDaniels. Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Hero. Outside for Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
There's the drive.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The shake. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And the free throw, no good. And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season, 2004, BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward. You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
On the attack, Hero.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity. And at last, they get one to fall.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Here's Big Red. And he banks in the layup. Big Red's got 8.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Hero outside. Outside Robinson. Here's Highsmith. Missed inside. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Randle. Over Butler. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randle working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach 𝓚 who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. The Heat have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Now Adebayo. He has 6. Robinson passes to Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Unloads from 13. Again, the Heat score.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Big Red. Rebound Miami.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Butler on the wing. To the paint. Hero, the pass to Highsmith. Back to Hero. The 3. Reed with the rebound. Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Hero. Big Red, the pass to Randle. And he lays it up and in. Randle's got 7 points in the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. For Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Love. Butler comes in for Burks. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Hero. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. We've got Naz Reid, Anthony Edwards out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Big Red in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Miami, no good that time either. Minnesota has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Jaquez finds Robinson. To the middle. Here's Butler. Outside for Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo, a screen on Conley. Rozier gets the bucket. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Big Red. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for him.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Rozier, the pass to Robinson. Outside Butler. We've got 1:13 left in the first half.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Big Red. Butler covering. 11 feet out. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Adebayo in the post. Reid defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson.
Love the pass from Reid that time. These guys love playing with him.
Heat trail by 6.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now here's Butler. He has 7. Looking to end this cold spell. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for the Heat. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out.
And that's it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 6. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road. And on the floor for Erik Spoelstra starting the second half. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at power forward. Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Hero. Big Red, the pass to McDaniels. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And he gets it to go.
Excellent job getting that strong position inside. Butler doing work. Really nice.
Here's Big Red. And he converts the layup. Big Red's got 18 points in the game.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Hero. And again, it's Miami converting.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Hero. And the basket by Big Red.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
3rd in opponent offense, and they did a good job taking care of the ball, too. They were among the top 10 in fewest team turnovers. They didn't lose their focus too often.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. Hero, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Plays like that, so easy for him.
Butler finds Adebayo. Pass to Rozier. Over Edwards. And again, no good by Miami.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Hero. Can they get it? Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Big Red. And it's in there. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Heat in 5th. Making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Big Red, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Big Red. It's deflected. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Big Red in it to 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Right side Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Miami's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Butler against McDaniels. Outside for Rozier. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Big Red, the pass to Randall. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. Outside for Butler. Inside. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Big Red. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Big Red's got 28.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Hero. All by himself. Butler can't get it to go.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Big Red. Butler covering. Here's Big Red. Lays it up and banks it in. Big Red's got 30.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Butler can't get that one to fall. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Nice move. Big Red misses. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Miami, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Big Red.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
So he can't get either to fall. Miami with the ball. 8-point game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Highsmith passes to Adebayo. Three-pointer Rozier. Pass to Highsmith. There's the 3. Takes a 13-footer. And that one drops. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really...
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet you.
Man, same here. When my manager told me that you wanted to connect, I was all about it.
Oh.
Did he give you a tour?
No, but he looked like he was pretty busy.
Oh, man, that wasn't very neighborly of him.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see
you
what
saw
you
that.
did. Yeah.
Hey, so you want a tour now, though?
You know, a tour would be cool, but I was thinking maybe we could hoop.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that you were pretty good. Okay.
Listen, I'm not joining the league anytime soon, but I can hold my own and pick up.
Okay, Jake, I see you, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get one in? Look, I was thinking we could run twos, and if I play with one of your NBA buddies, I might stand a chance.
For you, Jake, anything, man. Let's do it.
Hey, you really are a good neighbor.
Let's see if you still feel the same way when we're done. I know you're an old pro at the insurance game, but this is my specialty, man. I'm not taking it easy on you,
Hey,
right?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right.
All right.
Not one of my better games.
Oh, hey, we all have our off days. Hey, man, don't sweat it. If you want to hoop again, just say the word. I'm always looking to get a game in.
Gotcha.
Always.
Yep.
All right, you got me that game. Let's run it back, though.
Okay, let's get to it.
Damn, I ain't get to practice. Bruh. Why he won't go and dunk? Give me that. Like, what? Come on.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh, man, that was a dream come true. Look, I've met a lot of MPs in my time, but this is the first time I've hooped with one of them.
Hey, that's what we do here, man. We make dreams a reality.
Hey, man, as a token of my appreciation, I got you a couple of gifts. You know, can't welcome someone into the neighborhood without a gift, right?
Man, you didn't have to do that.
Hey, what can I say? You know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I didn't think you would do it. You did it, man.
I gotta say the best for last, right?
I hear that. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks again, MP. I've really had a great time today.
Thank you.
What this is? This shit boring. No, no. Right. So what, it costs? What they gonna give you the